my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello smart people, Mr. H here. This is the third video for Unit 2 IAB test review. This test is analyze and solving equations. Okay, for this video, we're going to focus on the second form of linear equation, which is the standard form, ax plus by equal to c. So problem 11. 1 month, Rachel rents 6 movies and 2 video games for the total of $30. Okay. The next month, she rents 3 movies, 5 video games for the total of $36. So let's set up a little bit more straightforward. So 6 movies, so 6x plus 2 video game is 2y equal to $30. So which means that x represent the cost to rent a movie and y is represent the cost to rent a video game. It's not the number of video game, it's the cost to rent a video game. Alright, so we have first equation right there. 6x plus 2y equal to 30. Okay. I think that will help you pick up how the equation look like. 3 movie is 3x plus 5y, 5 video game equal to the total cost is $36. So we're going to solve for the cost of movie and video game. Okay, so we have the system like this, which can be solved by elimination. So you will choose a variable to cancel out. You can cancel out either x or y. In this case, it's easier when you to cancel the x. Okay, to cancel the variable, you need the same coefficient, which is 6 and 3. We need to turn one of them to the other. So 3 can turn into 6 by multiply the whole equation by 2. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 5y is positive 10y. And 2 times 36 is 72. Okay. Then we bring over the first equation, 6x plus 2y equal to 30. Now, we cannot cross out the variable yet because they're both 6x. They need opposite sign for them to be canceled. So I can multiply one of the equation by -1, which we've been practiced a lot. If you multiply an equation by -1, basically you change the sign of the equation. Okay, so I would choose the first equation because it look easier. Okay, so the sign will change to be negative. The whole equation multiplied by -1. Simply it changes the sign of the whole equation. We cross out the 6x. -2y plus 10y give you 8y. 72 minus 30, or -30 plus 72, that will give you 42. Divided by 8 to both sides. So 42 divided by 8, that will give us y equal to 5.25. So earlier we say that y is the cost of the video game, so which means it's $5.25 to rent a video game. To rent a game. How about that? It's easier instead of say video game, to rent a game. Okay, and to solve how much does it cost for the movie, you're gonna take this and plug it into one of the original equations. Look like the second one is easier to plug in. 3x plus 5y equal to 36. In this case, we know y is 5.25. 3x plus 5 times 5.25 equal to 36. So 5 times 5.25, that will give you 26.25. 3x plus 26.25 equal to 36. To solve for x, you subtract 26.25 to both sides. So 3x equal to 36 minus 26.25, which is $9.75. Divide by 3 to both sides. That will give you $3.25. So $3.25 to rent a movie. Rent a movie. Okay, the cost to rent a movie. Alright, that's it for that equation. Problem 12. In my opinion, this one is easier than substitution. It's to me. Number 12. As a baseball game, Henry bought 3 hot dogs and a bag of chips. A bag of chips. A bag of chips, so basically one, for $14. Okay. Please get used to the language that they're using. They used to say a bag of chip, which means one. And in last video, I think we see something. What would they say? A new member was also one. Okay. All right. Scott bought 2 hot dogs and a bag of chips for $10. Okay, it looks good. It looks easy because they both have the same unit, the same things as a bag of chips. Each of the boys pay the same price for their hot dogs and the same price for their chips. The following system of equation can be used to represent the situation which they don't give it to you. We have to write that. Determine the best method to solve the equation and then solve the system. Okay. I copy and paste from the textbook on this word problem. I should change it a little bit. Alright, 3 hot dog is 3x plus a bag of chips is y equal to $14. Okay, and then the second one is 2 hot dogs, 2x plus 1 bag of chips is 1y equal to $10. Alright, so we can cancel out the y, right? Because they both have the same coefficient, which is 1. It's 1y. They need opposite signs, so we can make one of them turn negative by multiply by negative 1. So I would choose the second equation, negative 2x minus 1y minus 10. Then the y will be cancel each other out. 3x minus 2x is 1x. 14 minus 10, which is 4. We can divide by 1. X is still equal to 4. Now the question is for what? X is represent the cost of a hot dog, not the hot dog itself, because it's 3 hot dogs. It's the cost of the hot dog. And Y represent the cost of a bag of chips. So this is $4 is the cost of 1 hot dog. $4 for a hot dog. Okay. And then to get the cost of the bags of chips, you're going to plug it into either first or second. Since I already mess up, I'm going to mess around with the second equation, so I'm going to use the first one this time. 3x plus y equal to 14. In this case, we know our x is 4, so 3 times 4 plus y equal to 14. 3 times 4 is 12 plus y equal to 14. Minus 12 to both sides. We have y equal to 2. Okay, so $2 for a bag of chips. Chips again is $2. Alright, we heading to the last problem. Others, so it's a different form. It's neither y equal to mx plus b, or maybe not only y equal to mx plus b, or not only the standard form ax plus by equal to c. Let's see what is the other stand for. Look like a roadside vegetable stand sells pumpkin for $5 each and a squash for $3 each. One day they sold 6 less squash than pumpkin, and their sale totals is $94. Write and solve the system of equation to find how many pumpkin and squash they sold. Alright, so it's a little different. $5 for squash. Sorry, $5 for pumpkin, and squash is $3. One day they sold 6 less squash than pumpkin. So I'm struggling with this one a little bit. I'm going to tell you how to do it in a second. Okay, and the total sale is $94. Okay, so first, one day they sold 6 less squash than pumpkin. So we need to pick what is X and what is Y. Let's say pumpkin is X and squash is Y. Okay, so 6 less squash than pumpkin. So who has more? 6 less squash than pumpkin. So pumpkin, which is X, pumpkin has more, right? So 6 less squash than pumpkin, which means pumpkin has more. So X equals to squash plus 6. That's how I figured it out. 6 less squash than pumpkin. I'm asking myself which is more. So pumpkin is more. So which means the amount of squash plus 6. Okay. I don't know if it makes sense. The second equation we have is that whatever they sell, that is pumpkin and squash, the total cost is $94. Okay. But we know that pumpkin is $5 each, so which means it's $5 for every pumpkin is 5x, and $3 each, which means $3 for every squash is 3y. Alright, then we're going to solve for this. I think this the hard part is setting up the equation. If you need time, pause the video, go back and rewatch this part. Which method can we use here? Substitution or elimination? The answer is substitution, because we have x alone by itself, x equals to y plus 6, so we plug this in place of x. 5, instead of x you put y plus 6, plus 3y equal to 94. Then we solve it like usual. Parenthesis, we're going to distribute 5 into parenthesis. That will give you 5y plus 30 plus 3y equal to 94. Then we combining like term. 5y and 3y will give you 8y plus 30 equal to 94. Then we subtract 30 to both sides. 8y equal to 64. Continue solving for y. 64, we're going to divide 8 to both sides. 64 divided by 8, that will give you 8. So 8 represent the amount of squash. So that will be 8 squash. And then to get the pumpkin, you're going to take this and plug into the original equation, which is the first one, look like the easy one to work with. X equal to y plus 6, which means you sold more, 6 more pumpkin than squash, which means a plus 6, which gives you 14. That is 14 pumpkins. Alright, that would be it. Thank you everyone for watching. Good luck on your IAB test. Please study. Good luck.